Sandy in the race that made her smile. Once upon a time, in a little town where the houses had red roofs and the gardens bloomed with tulips, there lived a 4-year-old girl named Sandy. Sandy loved to run. She wasn't the fastest runner in the world, but whenever her shoes touched the grass, she felt like the wind was tickling her cheeks. Running made her giggle. Running made her feel free. Every morning, Sandy would dash from her house to the big oak tree in her garden and shout,
"I win!"
Even though no one was chasing her, Sandy always felt like she had won a race. The announcement. One sunny day, her preschool teacher, Miss Daisy, clapped her hands and announced,
"Children, we will have a fun sports day race this Saturday. You can invite your families to watch. There will be ribbons and little medals for the winners."
The children cheered. Some hopped with excitement. Others whispered about practicing at home. Sandy's eyes sparkled. She tugged at Miss Daisy's sleeve.
"Can I run too?"
"Of course, Sandy. Everyone can join."
Miss Daisy said kindly.
"Remember, it's not only about winning, it's about trying your best and having fun."
Sandy nodded, though deep inside, a tiny thought whispered, "But I really, really want to win." Training with Daddy. That evening, Sandy told her daddy about the race.
"Daddy, will you help me practice? I want to run super duper fast."
Daddy chuckled and tied his sneakers.
Of course. Let's train together.
In the garden, Daddy showed Sandy how to stretch her legs, swing her arms, and breathe deeply.
Running is like being a happy train,
he said, puffing like a steam engine.
Choo-choo, steady and strong.
Sandy laughed and copied him, making her cheeks puff out like balloons. They practiced every evening racing to the oak tree, running around flower beds, and even pretending the garden gnomes were cheering fans. Mommy sometimes clapped from the porch and shouted,
"Go, Sandy, go."
The more Sandy ran, the more she imagined herself holding a shiny gold medal. Sports day morning. Saturday arrived with blue skies and a gentle breeze. The school playground was decorated with colorful flags. Parents carried picnic baskets, and children wore bright little sneakers. Sandy's tummy fluttered like a butterfly. She held Mommy's hand tightly.
"What if I trip?"
she whispered. Mommy bent down and kissed her forehead.
"Then you'll get back up. Remember, Sandy, it's not about never falling, it's about never giving up."
Daddy gave her a thumbs up.
Be our happy train,
he said with a wink. The race begins. The whistle blew. On your marks, get set, go! Sandy dashed forward with all her might. Her legs pumped, her arms swung, and her braids bounced behind her. At first, she was ahead. She heard Mommy cheering.
"Run, Sandy, run!"
Her heart leapt with joy. But soon, two of her classmates, Mia and Tom, sprinted past her. They were faster, much faster. Sandy tried to keep up, but her little legs began to feel heavy. The finish line ribbon grew closer. Mia crossed first, Tom second, and then 3 more children before Sandy finally reached the end, panting hard. She had finished near the end of the group. The heavy feeling. The playground filled with claps and cheers. Medals were handed out. Mia wore a gold one. Tom had silver. Another friend had bronze. Sandy clapped politely for them, but inside, her chest felt heavy. She had imagined herself standing proudly with a medal. Instead, she stood empty-handed. Her eyes prickled with tears. She whispered,
I lost.
Miss Daisy knæbeside her.
Sandy, you did wonderfully. You ran with all your heart.
But Sandy shook her head.
I wanted to win.
A surprise hug. Just then, Daddy came rushing over, scooping her into his arms.
Wow, Sandy, you were amazing.
He said, spinning her around.
But Daddy, I didn't win.
Sandy mumbled. Daddy put her down gently and crouched so his eyes met hers.
Do you know what I saw? I saw my brave Sandy run without stopping. I saw her smile while running. And I saw her cross that finish line no matter what.
Mommy hugged her too.
Sandy, sometimes the biggest medal is the one in your heart, the one you give yourself for trying.
The big realization. Sandy blinked. She looked around. Mia was showing her medal proudly to her parents. Tom was grinning too. But she also noticed other friends, some who hadn't won, laughing together, trading snacks, and chasing bubbles in the field. They're not sad, Sandy thought. They're still having fun. She remembered how running had always made her feel free, like the wind tickling her cheeks. That feeling was still there. Medal or no medal. A smile slowly returned to her face. Sandy's decision. She ran up to Mia and Tom.
Congratulations,
She said cheerfully. Tom blinked.
Aren't you sad you didn't win?
a little,
Sandy admitted.
but I still had fun running, and next time I'll try again.
Tom grinned.
That's the spirit. Maybe we can all practice together.
Sandy's heart felt lighter than any medal. The evening talk. That night, as Sandy snuggled in bed, Mommy read her a bedtime story about a turtle who never gave up, even when he was slow. When the story ended, Sandy whispered,
Mommy, today I lost the race, but I don't feel like I lost anymore.
Mommy kissed her cheek.
That's because you didn't. You learned something even more important than winning.
What's that?
That you are brave, strong, and full of joy. And that's worth more than any medal.
A dream of tomorrow. As Sandy drifted into dreams, she imagined herself running again. This time, she wasn't alone. Her friends ran beside her, all laughing together. In her dream, the finish line was made of rainbow ribbons, and everyone who crossed it got a medal shaped like a heart. Sandy crossed the line with a big giggle, shouting,
I win!
and this time, she knew she really had, because she had won against sadness, and she had discovered the joy of never giving up.